What's going on? It is the Devinator here cleaning up my engine bay, and I thought I'd just do a little video about how I keep my engine bay looking so nice. I mean, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but this sucker stays looking good because I kind of take a lot of pride, under the hood is kind of where all the important stuff goes down. And so basically, anytime I clean the car in general, I like to just pop the hood and wipe stuff down with some multi-surface cleaner or Windex. It doesn't matter. Just wipe stuff down. Keeps it from building up dirt and what have you. One trick that I use is I like to clean my plastics with this interior cleaner. It kind of gives it a nice shine, and I think it would help preserve the plastic, because plastic tends to fade pretty badly, especially when your car is, from 2007. It's getting kind of old. So yeah, that's my kind of secret on the plastics. And I like to do accent colors. Or pretty much paint anything that's kind of rusty and gross. These fuel rail bolts is a perfect example. I chose white because the white on this Craftworks logo, I thought it was a good accent, kind of pops. This is actually the stock fuel rail. I trimmed these little ears off to get the wiring harness off the top of it, and then I sprayed it with undercoating actually, and it gives it this wrinkle black finish, which also matches my motor mounts. Don't mind this rusty bit here. That's supposed to be a ground, so I didn't really paint it. It's kind of ghetto right now. But I also did the same thing to my battery tie down, which was atrocious, man. It was rustier than hell. So that's also wrinkle black. And let's see, what else? That's pretty much it, man. I just paint up anything that's rusty and gross. Doesn't have to be really special paint. I mean, high temp paint obviously is kind of what you need because it gets hotter than shit under here, I'm sure. Another thing that will make your engine bay look a million times better is painting your damn valve cover, which I'm guilty of not doing. This is like my only car I've had where I haven't painted the valve cover in like the first couple weeks of owning the car. But I always thought it looked good enough, plus it's like half covered up with this fucking cow anyway. But here soon I'm gonna end up painting it because you can kind of see it's not the best. It's kind of grimy and it's kind of, it's kind of nasty. So I'm gonna do this wrinkle black as well, and then the Boosted Boys coil pack cover. I think it's gonna look good. Let's see. I don't know. That's pretty much it. Basically just keep it clean, man. Clean it whenever you get some spare time. Just wipe shit down, man. And pick something to restore, if you will. This battery tie down is a perfect example, man. That thing looked like shit. And if you don't feel like painting bolts, you can always just replace bolts with, better ones. LOL. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention my dipstick. I'm not like gonna spend like $100 on a fancy aftermarket one because I spend money where I want it, you know what I mean? I don't blow money on like nonsense things. I save it for stuff that counts, you know what I mean? Like a blower or tires or, whatever. So I painted that wrinkle black with the undercoating, the same stuff that I painted this with. So we got this, the motor mounts, the tie down, and yeah, I just like, I just like a good looking engine bay, dude. I think it looks pretty sweet. And really, none of that stuff costs money. Like, this is stuff I just had laying around, and the white paint, well, I might have bought the white paint, but I mean, shit, you can pick that up from AutoZone if you want to. think that's going to be all here, folks. I'm done talking. I'm annoyed with myself. So I hope y'all have a good New Year's, and I'll see you next year, man. Hopefully some rad shit happens with this thing, man. I'm looking to get some tires, E85, freaking a smaller pulley. I actually gotta change this filter for the blower. Where that girl is, I don't know, down here somewhere. Shit. Change the fluid, change the filter. It's gonna be fire. Whoa, man, I just cannot wait. I just cannot wait. I'm gonna get driving this thing, man.